Okay, so we're back on the 69 Mustang on the brakes. We got us a power brake booster and master cylinder kit, lead brakes from Summit Racing. So we're going to start working on them. Right, I got our mount stuff. If you look right here, I think that big hole where the booster goes through has got to be trimmed, and the small hole right under it, right here, we're going to have to punch it out. From what I understand, the lead brakes, if you had a power brake car, everything will bolt right up. But if you got a manual brake and you're going to power, there's a little bit of modifying you got to do. You got to make this hole, I think it comes down a little more, up a little more, I ain't sure. But you do got to drill that hole out. If you can see right here on our brake booster set, the bolt goes through right there. So we're going to get ready to start installing this. We're going to take our master cylinder off first, make that brake booster a little easier to handle so we can start fitting everything. Okay, so we do got to cut the hole a little bit bigger. You can see where I went ahead and marked it there. We're going to take the air saw and try to cut it out. See how it does. Oh. Okay, you see it's going through it there. I'm not going to sit there and make you watch the whole thing, so we'll get solid through it, and then we'll check the fit. Okay, so we got it cut out. Worked good. You can kind of see it right there. You can see where our bolts go. Now the thing is a lot of that is where your brake pedal mounts. So you see those bolts right there are the nuts. The brake pedal has nut search. So I guess we're going to have to cut them out to make it fit. I don't know. Well, that one. Let's see, that one. I think we can use the bottom one. That I believe these two go along the bottom. And I don't know if that fits your top one, but that would fit the far one. But we're going to have to test fit all that and see what we need to cut off and where to go from there. We still got to remove our brake pedal. I'll show you the power pedal mounts different and all that. Okay, so right here is our brake pedal assembly. Mounts under the dash. Get it where I can see it. And right here is our new pedal for the power brake. You can see, like if you mounted it right there, it actually mounts up a little higher. These come with, that's where the manual brake pedal mounts. That's where the power brake pedal mounts. So we've got to take this one out, and then we'll mount it up here. And then, of course, our booster rod will hook in the same location. But it just makes the geometry all right and stuff. See, if we mounted it down here, look how much further it would hang down and all that. So all we got to do is take this one out. The lock's already missing. So we'll just drive that pin out, get the old pedal out of the way, clean that up a little bit, and then we'll put the new one in before we try mounting it. We'll also have to cut off these little tabs. Like I said, the little E-clip was already missing, so that made that a lot easier. Get it out of the way. Mounts under the dash like this. So your brake pedal will go like this. Watch your bushings. Make sure your bushings stay in place. Nothing wants to hold on. Throw your washer down. So you got to pick it up. I made that bolt plenty long enough. Looks about like a 9/16. Gonna kind of test fit this right now. Just run it up a little snug. Like I said, I want to clean it up, blow a little black paint on it. Alright. See, it'll go up under there, and your rod will mount right there. Match your brakes. Like I said, this one right here we can leave because the bolt comes through this way, but we're actually going to have to trim this one and these two off right here, and we'll mount them against the firewall, and then the nuts will run through them right there. So figure out how I'll probably just grind this backside right here, and then they should fall out. Now I'll take the grinder, grind off these little edges, and them things should fall right out. We'll do one right quick. See there? Now we got a clean hole. We'll grind this and this, and we'll leave this one. Okay, we'll see if this thing will fit up under here. Oh, ain't got enough arms for all this. Gotta get the bolts. Let's see if that will start before I snug them others up. Boy, this one is difficult. Whew. My arms ain't hardly long enough. Whew. Not sure if it did or not. I'm gonna have to start these over there and snug them up a little bit. It didn't come with washers, but I'm putting some flat washers on there because them holes are just a little big, and I don't want these nuts pulling through the brake pedal or the firewall. All right, let me try that up here again. I believe this started, but I'm gonna get me an extension and tighten it down first. Must not be started. Might help if I got the right size. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Okay, it's snug, so I'm gonna snug these now. Of course. Not enough room. Okay, kind of get up here where you can see. All right, we got those two bolts snug. That one, the bottom one over here. And then, like I said, the other top corner, it comes in right in there. So we've got the booster mounted. Now we've got to round us up our brake lines. We've actually got them coming from CJ Pony, I believe it is. We bought one of the brake line kits. So we'll get our brake line, our valve, our proportioning valve, get it mounted, and start hooking up the master cylinder and all the lines. That's how you put one of the lead LEE lead brakes. That's how you put one on a 69 Mustang. We still got to hook up our little arm. If you can look up under there, see it, where the booster hooks up to the foot pedal. But that's a real nice foot pedal too. Okay, so we went ahead and threw the master cylinder on for good looks. Like I said, I don't know if we'll end this video here and go ahead and post it on how to install the booster and stuff, or we'll go ahead and do the rest of the brakes. But we probably will, because we'll probably go ahead and end this one here, because it's going to be a few days before the brake lines come in, and this gives you a good idea of how to install the brake booster.